Hey guys, it's Kylie and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys had a great holidays and we are almost into the new year. So I haven't been on in a couple of weeks and the reason is very simple. We have had a crazy last few weeks.
Stop chasing all the city lights. Breathe me in, go on and take your bite. Count on me to make you come alive.
I know I started a whole series on planning for 2020, and when you start to plan something, things don't always go as planned. So yeah, that's one of the many things that has been keeping me from videoing. Also, another thing that's kept me from videoing is this. Yeah, those are boxes. This whole den area is completely covered in boxes. Why, you may ask? Because we are impromptu moving. We had an incident, not in our complex, the apartment complex that butts up against ours, had a little bit of an incident that made us uncomfortable to the point where we're literally moving about 4 buildings away. So I will leave that at that. Everybody's safe, but the incident, again, it wasn't in our complex. It wasn't anything that our complex did wrong. It was our neighboring complex, which is a little bit more sketchy than our complex and the complexes surrounding us. Actually, all the apartment complexes that are around us are very, very nice, very kind of almost, I would say, luxury apartment types. And I would say ours is on the middle ground. They're in the process of renovating all of their apartments to the more luxury apartment type. And the one across the way, right out that window, is actually going the opposite way. Ever since the tornado, they have a lot of vacancies. They're moving people in for like $1 move-in right now. So it's not attracting the best clientele. And there was an incident, and like I said, everybody's fine, but it just made us uncomfortable to the point where we're like, okay, we're done. This has gotten consistently worse since the tornado, and we're moving to a nicer, newly updated, fully renovated apartment complex. So we're super excited. It's super last minute. We weren't expecting to, and our entire lives are now in boxes. And this kind of has prompted the whole planning of 2020 to kind of have to be looked at again and reevaluated on, since we are moving to an apartment that is going to cost a little bit more money, it's worth it to get out of the not so safe situation that is happening right across the way from us. So we are doing that, and this is when life priorities have to take over career and like what you want, what you desire. We need this. We have to have this. So for right now, 2020 publishing plans are nixed, because it does cost quite a bit of money to self-publish properly. As of right now, I am putting a pause in my new series. I have finished Legend. I feel like since I'm going wide in January on all platforms, I want to get that set up and want to really focus in on this year understanding the mechanics of how each and every platform that I'm submitting to and uploading to works. Also working on getting Legend completely in audio. We're starting next month to do number 2 and so on and so forth to number 7. And that will be like complete. So I have things to do still on the Legend series, but it's more of a maintenance upkeep type of a deal. And I don't feel pressured to release a new series because I spent 4 years on Legend learning all the ways how to not publish a series. I am 100% completely fine with holding off a year and publishing again in 2021 for the Claymore project that I'm working on, because again, I want to do it right, and life needs come before my desires and like what I want. It was definitely a growth moment because you get to sit back and be like, well, I want this, but we need that. So it has definitely taken a few days adjustment to have this beautiful 2020 plan completely printed out, highlighted, color coordinated, all that stuff. And then to realize after the incident, yeah, this is totally going to be put on hold. Half of it will be put on hold. I will be writing like a little fiend this year. Again, I am not going to stop writing. I will be doing vlogs and like videos and updating you on the progress and where I am. And maybe I can get a book or two out this year. Who knows? We are literally playing it by ear. So the plan is 2020 will be a non-publishing year unless I am able to become a hybrid author or get an agent or something like that. And even then, if I get an agent or, sell a book, it's probably not going to come out until 2021, 2022. So it actually is very freeing to kind of not have to worry about publishing anything this year. Like, this gets to be a creative year where my series is wrapped. I'm working on promoting it, going on wide on all platforms, getting all of the audio out, and I feel very content with it. I don't feel a rush to publish something half-ass because I've done that before and I don't want to do that again to myself, to my readers, to my brand. So I'm just not going to do that. Another thing that I really am going to focus on this year is getting my writing flow, my sleep schedule, and work done in a more manageable time frame. Since my husband and I work majority from home, we flux with how long our hours are spent. We can sometimes wake up at 10 o'clock in the morning, but that means we'll be working until 10, 11 o'clock at night. And we really don't want to do that anymore. And we're definitely going to be getting on a better schedule sleep-wise. We're all about health this year. Like I said, I don't make resolutions. I just believe in making goals and sticking to them and checking them off as you go. So that is what has been going on with us. We will hopefully start moving Monday. That's my cat. She probably has to use the bathroom and I've shut her out. So I'll get to her in a minute. We're probably going to start moving this coming Monday. Hopefully we'll get the keys on Monday. Hopefully by the 31st, we'll have the majority of the boxes and the smaller furniture in. And then we plan to party here for the 1st. Because we weren't expecting to have to move. We planned a Roaring 20s New Year's Eve party. And our apartment will be pretty much empty because on the 1st, a lot of our friends are off, so they have offered to come help us move our big furniture. So, guys, make plans, and life just throws you curveballs, but you just kind of have to learn to roll with it and understand that there are certain seasons of your life where sometimes you just have to go with it, and sometimes you just have to calm down and not do everything that you want to do, but do the things that you know are going to be good for you, for your growth, for your family, for your finances in the long run. And 2020 is going to be that kind of a rest, recoup, creative year. And I'm so excited for it. I was dreading it. I was like, oh my gosh, I made all these plans. I made all these spreads. I can still use them all. I can still show you all of them. I can still fill them out There's just certain aspects of the publishing process this year that I'm not going to be going through, and that's fine with me. I've made my peace with it, and we're good. My wonderful editor, it's like she knows me so well. My wonderful editor sent me this journal. It's 52 lists for happiness, and it's a weekly journaling inspiration for positivity, balance, and joy. I'm not one for like the whole mindfulness or positivity, but it is a good reflecting journal and acknowledgement and investing and transforming yourself. Just listing things in your life that you can control, things that you like to do that don't involve technology, what makes you happy right now, things of that nature. So I'm really grateful for this, Jenny. This is amazing. It's beautiful. I can't wait to start it in 2020 and see how it goes. So I'll see you guys in the new year. I will be in a new place the next time you see me. So from me to you guys, Happy New Year. We're going to be living in the 20s, and one love.